Hi ladies, how are you? Welcome back to another episode of Simplicity TV. I am Jenn Pike, your host. Today I am answering a viewer question about the Hormone Project. Who exactly is it for? And I really appreciate when these questions come in because I understand now that there are so many people online, Instagram, Facebook, in your inbox that are talking about all of these different hormone helping and hormone solution programs. And how do you really know? How do you decide if something like the Hormone Project, working with myself and my team, is for you? So let me take you through a couple of symptoms or scenarios that you might be experiencing that may help you decide this a little easier for yourself. Women who come into the Hormone Project typically have worked with other practitioners in the past. They have had a lot of signs and symptoms that they've been struggling with. And when we talk about hormonal signs and symptoms, there's not really a handbook of like 5 things that you've been feeling. It can be many different things. It can be things like you have trouble with your menstrual cycle, really heavy, really painful, really uncomfortable. Maybe it's things like your cycle starts off, brown and spotting, and then you have this heavy gushing where it feels like the whole period comes in 2 days, and then it ends abruptly, and then it starts again, and it just seems really, not very regular. That is the other thing. You can have a really irregular cycle. It comes when it feels like it. You might have a 23-day cycle one month. The next month it could be 29, then 33. It's all over the place. The other thing is maybe it took a long time for you to get your menstrual cycle when you were a teen. I work with women all the time who tell me that they actually had to take the birth control pill for their bodies to get a cycle. Then they spent years on the birth control pill, the Nuva ring, various IUDs came off, and now they have all of these problems that they really feel like, if they're honest with themselves, were there all along, suppressed for all those years, and now they have no idea how to bring their body back to balance. This is why we use functional testing. We do blood work, we look at your dried urinary test for comprehensive hormones using the Dutch. Sometimes you go a little bit deeper if there's gut issues, and we'll do a GI map test. So we have the opportunity as practitioners and the facilitators of this program to help to steer your health path in a direction where we can get more answers if we need them and help you feel better sooner. The other issue that you might be going through is perimenopause. You actually had great periods. You had regular cycles all the way through. And then you hit a certain stage in your life, and now you're having breakthrough bleeding, you're having spotting, you are waking up in the night, which isn't common for you. You have hot flashes during the day, you have night sweats throughout the night, you are having issues with your body weight in terms of your composition. You never used to gain weight, and now you feel like no matter what you eat or what you do, you're holding on to it around your waist, around your bra, your upper arms. You're noticing that things are changing. Your mood has changed a lot as well too. You're snappier. You just don't have the patience anymore. Your hair is thinning and falling out. You're having hair growth on your chin and around the nipples and other areas of the body that, again, you're just like, this is what is happening and going on. This is not my common, way for my body to function. Other women, it's that they haven't had a menstrual cycle for a very long time. They're postmenopausal. They felt okay going through that shift and transition, and now they feel flat. They don't have the motivation. They don't care anymore. They have no sex drive. They have vaginal dryness. They have painful intercourse. There can be so many reasons why a woman would look into this program. I work with a ton of women around fertility. They cannot get pregnant. They have done lots of testing, or what they feel to be a lot of testing, because they're working with their doctor. They've gone to an OB/GYN. They're even going to fertility clinics, spending thousands and thousands of dollars. And then they come into our practice and I say, okay, send me all of the previous testing that you've had. They've never had a complete panel done in terms of their blood work. They've never had a full look into their thyroid and what's going on, which has a massive impact with our hormones, a massive impact. It is literally like one of the fundamental areas of your endocrine system. And so if something is out of balance with your thyroid, something will be out of balance in many other areas of your body. They've not had proper hormone testing done out of blood serum, which is why we use urine. Some practitioners will also use salivary. I really prefer urine because we're not looking at only what hormones you're producing and what's available. We need to know, what does this woman's body do with the hormones once she has produced them? How do you metabolize them? How do you break them down? Where and how do you move them throughout your body so that you're able to utilize what you need for proper healthy hormones, function, mood, physically, mentally, and emotionally? And then the rest we can actually bind to, neutralize, and get you to properly detox and get it out of your system. If any of those steps don't happen, you're recirculating old excess hormones back up into your body, your boobs are full and achy, your periods are horrible, your mood is all over the place, your weight is fluctuating, you've got water retention, you have acne, you've got headaches, you have hair loss, all of these different things. And there's not one pill that's going to solve this for you. There's not one tea that you drink that's going to solve this for you. So the Hormone Project is really for the woman who she wants to come back home to her body. She needs to reconnect. A lot of women will say this to me once they've had children. I had kids and I lost myself in more ways than I can even remember. You know, life just changes when you become a mother. And whether you're mothering kids or you're mothering someone or something in your life, we hit that point where we're going and going and going, and then all of a sudden you press pause, you get a glimpse of yourself in the mirror, you really connect to how you're feeling in your body, and you're just like, where am I? Like, where did I go? And so in the Hormone Project, we are educating you. This is like the reason it's such a revolutionary program and that we're working with women in countries all over the world is I really pride myself on teaching you what we all should have been taught from a very young age as young girls, so that you were empowered, you knew what was possibly coming, you knew what to look for and pay attention to. And it doesn't matter if you're listening to this in your 30s, your 40s, your 60s. It doesn't mean, like, women will reach out all the time and say to me, where were you 15, 20 years ago in my life? I wish I had found you earlier. The time is now, and I firmly trust that you're hearing this right now, you're seeing this right now, you've been following me for this period of time so that we can actually connect and work deeper together. This is what my team and I do. So if you resonate with any of the things that I talked about, maybe there's something I didn't mention that you're struggling with, reach out to us, comment and reply to this below. Also head over to jenpike.com/the Hormone Project. Connect with us. We can hop on a call, somebody on my team, to actually walk you through what the Hormone Project is, how we can support you, and so much more. So that is it for me today, ladies. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll talk to you real soon.